Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFB, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So Texas A&M's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
And they'll use the ground game here. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype of the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. Now in the red zone, it's O'Neal. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Oregon's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, the pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Handoff running right. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
And the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a strong stiff arm. It's a spin move to extend the play, pick up a few extra yards. Here's the second down play. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Finding space at the 20. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. And the Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking for a gap. It's Parker. A jerk to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Caught behind the line. It's Perry. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we've got a fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Caught by the receiver. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. The fact is, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He hands it off from the gun. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
Second down after that previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pulls it in. It's Jefferson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Scanning the field. It's O'Neal. Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Here we go on fourth down. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. On first down, it's play action. He dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And completion makes it second and short. There's the handoff. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The sure hands. It's Parker. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. A play action, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion to throw. It's Moore. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Tight end goes in motion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hand, it's Jefferson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And the defense sits back in a zone cover. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Here's the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Movement here from the tight end. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The short completion of the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Quick throw, caught over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Dutch will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's the stiff arm. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
He shreds the tackle. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they can.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. A much-needed counter punch delivered.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Eludes a tackle. Puts into space at the 50. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They were not going to catch him that time.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting Owen at the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. Finds his man. It's Moore. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. The Ducks line up on first and 10.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And a timeout is called. We talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Second and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Defense Looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. And the back gets the football. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance. Try to get that touchdown.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They need less than a yard for a 1st down. They'll go for it on 4th. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And there's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a 1st half of football.
And the Aggies will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The passing game was effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen and not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
To the air. It's Moore. That's caught. It's Parker. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Looking deep to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
To throw, it's O'Neal. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
On third down, it's a handoff. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence in the...
He's in the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Aggies. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set. It's second down. Over the middle, it's Johnson. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Gonna run it. It's Parker. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Back to pass. It's O'Neal. And by the receiver. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They're going to run it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. A long distance bomb. It's good from 57 out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On the run, it's Parker. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Moore. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Trying to create here on the move. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. We finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Ducks with first and 10 here. Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. And the defense grabs him after the completion. Is just short of a first down.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this up.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
I think this receiver is so much fun to watch because I think he's as good as anybody in college football this year. Great job of the quarterback recognizing an opportunity. He gets him the football and is rewarded with a touchdown.
PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? As the first down is still going. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back to throw. It's O'Neal. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. He'll be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
And the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Takes the handoff. It's buried. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The back's got it. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Receiver makes the catch. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Leaning on the run game here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Keeping it on the ground here. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. 31-20. About returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. to score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick, if they can recover it, you never know.
The extra point gets it within a touchdown, 31-24. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And the offense will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.